Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today I'm going to do a video where I test some new makeup products that I've recently brought and I haven't tried yet, and I wanted to test them on camera for you guys. Some of them were brought in my previous Brighton haul, and there is one product that was brought a while back, a couple of weeks ago, probably longer than that, and I haven't actually tried it yet. Most of these I haven't even opened yet, I haven't even swatched or anything. Before I get into this video, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to a lovely group of people that are working on a NCS project, and they are helping fundraise for a life-changing operation for a little girl suffering with an illness that I'm not sure how to pronounce, so I'm going to leave it in the description along with all of their social media so you can check them out and see what they're doing and help them out. But I don't want to butcher the name, obviously, because it would be a bit disrespectful. They're trying to fundraise for her operation so that she will be able to walk again. So it would be amazing if you could go and check out their social media, which will all be linked in the description, and a little bit more information on it. Do go and check that out because I think it's an amazing cause and it's really sweet of them to do something like this. Okay, so now on to testing the makeup products. First, I have the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade Fair, which is the lightest shade. Now, this has been raved about for a long time. Zoe was the first person I saw properly talk about it, and I think a lot of people have used it since then, and I've always wanted to try it, but whenever I've gone into Superdrug, they've never had a lighter shade in stock. It's always been the darker shades, which would not suit me at all, so I'm glad I found this one finally. This is one of the things I brought in Brighton, so I'm super happy to have this, and everyone says that this is amazing coverage and really brightening, so I'm super excited to try it. This was £4 something, I can't remember exactly, it was around £4 to £5, so an amazing price for something that is meant to be amazing. So I'm just going to apply it now. I have my foundation on, which looks really strange on camera, I don't know why. So I'm just going to apply this under my eyes and anywhere that I want to brighten, because that's where I got it from. Comedy genius. At the moment it kind of feels similar to my Miss Sporty concealer that I have, because I wanted to try a cheap concealer, so I brought that one, which is quite good. It's not got the best coverage, so maybe this has better coverage than that. I will say there's not a lot of product on the actual sponge, you have to dip in quite a few times, but I don't know. And cover this spot, see if it works. Oh, this one as well. Where have all these spots come from? So far I'm not seeing much difference to my Miss Sporty concealer, apart from the fact that the shade's slightly lighter, but obviously that's just because of the shade I brought. It is harder to blend, dries a lot quicker. Okay, so that is concealer blended, and to be honest, I'm not sure if I notice much of a difference to the Miss Sporty concealer that I have, like I said. I guess it's kind of brightening, I don't know if you can tell, I don't know. They say it has amazing coverage, but again, it's just like my Miss Sporty one, it isn't completely covering everything, like my spots aren't covered. I don't know if it's because I used a beauty blender or maybe it was too harsh, maybe I should have used a really light brush or my fingers, but I don't know. So I'm going to use this pointed foundation brush from Real Techniques to try and put a bit more on my chin and maybe on my spots, just to test to see if it's better coverage when it's not with a beauty blender. I say beauty blender all the time, but I don't actually use the proper beauty blender, it's like a knockoff version, but you know, oh god. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to apply it with a brush in the future. This is much better. I think the beauty blender just gets rid of the coverage. Maybe it's just my beauty blender. I just need a new one, because I have had that one for a while, so maybe that's the problem. So far, I think it's quite good. I'm happy with it and I will definitely use it again. I'm going to keep trying it and I'm sure I will learn to love it like everyone else does. I've just powdered my face and now I'm going to apply the next product, which is bronzer. So for bronzer I have this, which is a Kiko outdoor bronzer. That's what it's called, and again I brought this in Brighton. This was in a special offer section and it was only like £6 something, and it is a huge bronzer, like it's massive. And it looks like this. It's got a huge mirror in as well, which is even better. And I don't know what the colour's going to be like, or if it's going to be too orangey or too light, I don't know. But I picked it up, it was the only shade they had, and I think any dark would have been too dark anyway. But yeah, I picked up this shade, it was the only shade they had, and it was so cheap. and so big that I thought I might as well try it, and it's not the end of the world if it doesn't work. So I'm just going to apply that now as a contour bronzy kind of thing, and let's just see how it goes. So I haven't applied loads of bronzer, I've just done it as a kind of contour and a little bit on my forehead. But oh my god, I really love this bronzer. The mirror in it is great, so that is just a bonus in itself. But for such a cheap price, I really like it. It's very, very good. It'd be good as like a full-on bronzer as well, not just contour, but I like to contour mainly, so I've done that. Again, I'm not the best at doing my makeup. I'm still learning, so don't judge. But yeah, it's really nice. You only need a small amount, so even with something like this, it would last you anyway. But the fact you only need a small amount is even better, so absolutely love it. It's really nice and pigmented, but still natural and not too over the top. Very impressed with that. I will definitely be using this a lot more. I'm so happy with it. So now I am going to apply some blush and highlight, and then we're going to move on to the last two products, which are lip products. Okay, so that is blush and highlight applied. Now I'm going to move on to the final products, which are the lip products, and I have two to show you. The first one is the one thing I didn't actually buy in Brighton. I brought it a couple of weeks ago, possibly longer, probably longer ago, and it was from Depop, but it was brand new, sealed. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it. About £4 I think, so it was at a cheaper price, but it was still brand new, and it was sold on Depop. Again, if you don't know what that is, it's a selling app. Yeah, I got this Maybelline New York Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick, which looks like this, and it is in the shade 25 Orange Shot, so it's a orangey red colour, as you can probably tell, and by the name as well. So I didn't really have anything like this. I have a lot of red coloured lipsticks. When I say a lot, I have a number of them, but I don't have an orangey red one that I can think of. Nothing like this anyway, and I also don't have a liquid lipstick that is red, so I've started building up my collection of liquid lipsticks and just makeup in general because I love it and I want more. So I must say, I really like this packaging. I don't know what it is about it, it's just a really nice packaging. First impression, looks quite nice. I didn't swatch it very well because I couldn't see what I was doing, but it didn't come out super pigmented. It came out kind of sheer, but I suppose when I'm applying it properly to my lips, it'll look better. It also looks a lot more orange on my hand than it does in the tub. The tub? Why do I keep calling it a tub? It's not a tub. So this is just one layer of the product without having to dip back into the pot, and just one layer looks really nice. I'd say it's pigmented like really well. I really like it like this, but I guess it's kind of sheer in places. Like, I suppose if you put another coat on, it would be a lot more vibrant. I could try putting another coat on top and see what happens. But again, sometimes that disturbs the product on your lips already. So to be honest, I think this is really pigmented and really nice, but I'm going to try and apply a second coat and see if it disturbs the product or not and see what happens. So bear with me. Okay, so that is another layer applied, and as you can see, it's made it a lot more pigmented. It hasn't disturbed the product underneath, it hasn't gone streaky or patchy. But again, it hasn't dried, so it could dry streaky. Yeah, it looks really nice with the second layer on, a lot more pigmented. But even just with one coat of it, it still looks really nice. I'm really happy with this, and I know I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this. Although a more orangey red can be considered a summery colour, which is what I kind of brought it for originally, but I've only just had a chance to test it. I could wear this in the winter because it is still like a red colour, and I think it'll still look nice at Christmas. So yeah, really like this. Really happy with it. Would definitely recommend these. I'm gonna have to try some more now. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it a few minutes and see how it dries, or if it dries quickly, and then I will update you in a few minutes when I can see the difference. So I've given it a few minutes. I probably could have given it a bit longer, but I don't know, I didn't want to just sit here for ages just waiting for it to dry. But so far, it's not really dried down matte, although that doesn't bother me too much because I still really like it anyway. but maybe it just takes a bit longer to dry down matte, I don't know, but I don't really want to sit here for like 10 or 15 minutes just waiting. It has been about 5 minutes now since I applied it, and it's still, I guess it's drying a tiny bit around the corners of my mouth, so maybe it will slowly dry completely. I think the corners of my mouth is where there's less product, so that's probably why. And I do have 2 coats on, which may take even longer to dry. Oh! Sorry, this mirror is a bit faulty. It doesn't actually stick properly. I think I need to super glue it. Although it does say it's ultra matte, so if it does stay like this permanently, it doesn't dry properly, then it is kind of lying about what the product is, but that doesn't really affect me. I don't mind. I really like this colour anyway and would wear it like this even if it doesn't dry matte, so I'm quite happy with it. Now I'm going to take this one off and try the last lip product, which is one I'm really excited about too, so yes. Okay, so that was really easy to take off, although it hadn't properly dried down, so maybe it's harder to take off if it dries down more, but maybe I'd have to test it throughout the day to see how it wore and stuff like that, but that's not the sort of video I'm doing today. I'm just doing a first impression. I'm not doing like testing it out through the day, so first impressions, I'm really happy with it. Didn't dry matte very quickly, but it might do as the day goes on, or it just stays like that, I don't know. And it was really easy to get off, but again, if it dries, it'd probably be a bit more difficult. But now I'm going to go on to the next product, which I'm also really excited to talk to you about. I've wanted to try some NYX products for so long, and they've started selling them in Boots in the UK and online. So I went into Boots in Brighton and I found them because they don't have them in the Boots near me. So I don't think they do anyway. I haven't actually checked, but it's a really small boot, so I doubt it. Anyway, so I decided to pick up one of the soft matte lip creams that everyone has been raving about, and I got the shade Madrid, I think. Yep, Madrid. And they have loads of different shades of these, and I decided to pick up this one because it looked kind of different to what I have, although I guess I do have some that are slightly similar, but I thought it was good for autumn, winter time. And if I like this, I'm definitely going to purchase more. I would have purchased a few while I was there, but I didn't want to purchase a number of them and not like them. But I'm pretty sure I will, so I'm going to test this one out for you. Like with the other one, I really like the packaging again. The lid is actually a matte black colour. It feels really nice. That's going to get dirty easily though, because obviously when I'm doing my makeup, I'm going to have makeup all over my hands. But that is the same with most of my makeup products anyway. Okay, whoa. I've taken the doe foot applicator out and it looks very purple. It looks very different to the packaging. I don't know if you can tell that. I don't know if it's the way it's transferred onto the stick. It looks more purple because obviously it's a white stick. What? It kind of reminds me of Unicorn Blood by Jeffree Star. Not that I own that, but this is what I imagine it to look like because it's the same sort of colour. But I'm going to swatch it on my hand and see what it looks like. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. This smells so good. Oh man. This smells amazing. I'd buy it just for the smell. I applied this swatch like seconds ago and it's already drying. That is impressive. This kind of smells like Kylie Jenner's liquid lipsticks. I only have one, but it smells like this, but this one isn't as strong as the Kylie Jenner one because that one is so overpowering. I haven't applied it very well at all, but I really, really like this. I guess on the lips it kind of looks a bit more similar to the packaging, but it is a lot more red. It's like a very dark red. It looks kind of similar to 107 by Kate Moss, which I actually have. It does kind of look like a very deep red, which I wasn't actually expecting. I thought it was going to be more of a brown tone. I don't know, I still really like it though. So this is Madrid liquid lipstick. This is 107. As you can see, they're pretty much identical. The swatches aren't applied well, but this looks lighter. A lot more product comes off the applicator for the liquid lipstick. They are almost identical, which isn't a problem because, you know, I don't mind having two similar colours. But yeah, that one's a matte lipstick as well, so I guess they are pretty similar. As I said, I'm very impressed with this. It has dried really quickly, and I know some people say with good liquid lipsticks, it feels like there's nothing on your lips. I can definitely feel this. It's definitely there. but it's not uncomfortable. I guess it is starting to feel quite drying on my lips, but not majorly. I don't know how it would work out for the whole day because I do have quite dry lips, but at the moment I'm really impressed with it, and I definitely will get a lot of wear out of this. So that is all of the products tested. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to test them out for you because I thought it'd be fun, and I thought it'd be good for you to see what they're like, and if you were thinking of getting any of these products, it helped you. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Oh god, look at all the makeup all over me. Comment down below what your favourite product was that I tried out, or if you've tried any of these and you recommend anything else from these sort of ranges. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. Don't forget to check the description box for all the details on the fundraising for the little girl that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, because that would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, my social media will be in the description as well if you want to check that out. And yeah, that's everything. So I'm gonna wipe all this makeup off my hands because somehow this liquid lipstick has gotten all over me. I don't know how. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!